Welcome in. We're in the third, and there are no outs. I'm John Shambi with Chris Singleton. Chris Taylor now. And there at the knees. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racked.
Miguel Rojas at the plate now. That's ball 1.
2-0.
And that's too high.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
The Dodgers with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Gets the slider in there for a strike. One down, base is empty. Not close with that one. Full count now. Got it by him for the K.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Out there to center, sizing this one up. And that's the 3rd out. Welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, Addison Barger. Ball 1 there. Gonsolin, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Not even close there. 2 balls, no strikes. Wouldn't chase that time. There's the strike, 3-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
In the air, out towards left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Right there, landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Kiermaier batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Ryan Brazier getting ready to go. The 0-1. Just missed.
That's the ball. 1-1.
Right-handed reliever. And another ball. That misses. And that's ball 3. Kicks and deals. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Varsho in now, takes ball one off the plate.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Left-hand batter waits. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Rojas drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's already homered here in this one. On the corner for a strike.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
The Jays up big in this one here in the last half of the third. That one misses, and that is ball
22.
one. Two on, one out. Way upstairs. The count now 2-2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. One run across, and he's got a double.
It's a run on the board and picks up an RBI. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool.
Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. They get the tag on him, applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now it's the shortstop, Gavin Lux. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Betts takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, Boog, Mookie Betts may have not been named MVP in 2023, but that doesn't take away from his impressive season. The Dodgers star hit nearly 40 home runs and drove in more than 100. Ronald Acuna Jr. deserved to win, but it was another phenomenal season in Mookie's career. Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. But two strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And that is in for a strike. And now it's even 1-1. On the ground, Biggio whips it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Dodgers go down quietly, not going their way. It's 7-0. Gonsolin back to work. Jansen, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul. Well struck right field, way back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. To the warning track, makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
And a pitch. And misses inside. Next offering upstairs.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
And that one clips the corner.
3-1.
Lifted in the air, right center field. That takes care of Connor Falefa. Runner tags for home. Lays the play. Not in time. He's safe. And it's an 8-run lead. 2 outs. Base is empty. Kevin Biggio with a chance to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
2 outs. Base is empty. Going to count 1-2.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
2 down, nobody on. Pitch misses. Now 2-2. Two outs. Got it. That ends the inning. But they push across. Gosman back to work.
1 ball,
and
no
it
strike.
skips into dirt.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for him to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like...
Low throw, and he can't take it out.
Well, it's been a struggle on offense for them in this one, so maybe that wakes them up a little bit. You know, an error can certainly give the opposing lineup something to get excited about. You got somebody on base, so we'll see if they can make something of it.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Over to first, and Hernandez is out. Here's Jason Hayward. Just missed. The Blue Jays up big in this one. And we're at the top of the 5th. Close, but call the ball. And the count is 2-0. And another ball. There's the strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Around third. Now a long throw home. The tag, and he's safe.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
0-2.
And a pitch. And down on strikes. That's the second out.
You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control. And not many guys can spot them consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime just like he did right there.
Rojas swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Got him lifted. Picks up strikeout number 7. 1 run, 1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Addison Barger. The line to kick the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Jays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
The wind of the pitch. That misses the zone. Ball 1. This one hammered, but it's foul. Righty to the plate. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2-2.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Payoff pitch. Out to center. Settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Kiermaier now. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hernandez pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So the lineup flips over. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's in there at the knees. Off the plate, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on deck for the Blue Jays. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the...
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, James Outman.
0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they...
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Going, gone. So he blasts one out the other way. 3rd home run of the season. It's 8-2.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those 2 things feed off one another.
And that's off the inside edge. 1-1. And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. Ball to strike. And that's in for a strike.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Jansen makes the play, and there's 1 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, It's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Barger gathers and throws to first. Mookie retired, 2 down.
Well, here we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
That's the ball.
First pitch just misses.
1-0.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Hammers that one, curling down the line, and foul. This to third. Tosses across to first, and they get Ohtani for the out. And that'll do it. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now 8-2. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The wind of the pitch. Up and in, 1-0. Gosigi, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. They say you win.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark. For those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues, them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
2-1.
Way inside. There's a strike.
Full count.
The pitch. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
So, man aboard. Here's George Springer. And there's a foul ball. At the belt and fires.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Missed. That's
Jansen, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1-0.
Close, but call the ball. And it's 2-0.
2-0.
First and second here, no outs.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The 2-1.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Inside corner for a strike.
Full count.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Up against the wall and brings it in. Runner tags at second.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch.
Here goes the runner. Pitch way inside. Throw to second, and he's out.
Kind of a gamble right there. They're trying to stay out of the inning-ending double play possibility, but now 2 outs, and it gets a little tougher to drive in the run from third.
2 outs. Foul ball. Kicks and fires. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Sizes this one up. He's got it. And that is that. Back now in Toronto. Top of inning number 7. The batter now will be Will Smith. And it falls. And the leadoff man aboard.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Hernandez at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Smith aboard here at first with nobody out. To the right side, and it gets by him. Lead runner touches second, headed for 3rd.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, and sometimes that's all you need to do. Just move the ball.
Intentional pass coming. Base is now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. Taylor in the box again. Takes a strike. Foul ball there. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Bases loaded. 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground to 3rd. And it gets by him. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and it's 8-4.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the 3rd baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
That clips a corner.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches in this game.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
If you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on.
Oh, wow. What a stop. And they get the out. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Brazier.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And the pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll touch them all. His 4th home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 9-4. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Drew. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Kevin Biggio up to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. In the air, center field. Outman settles under this one. Makes the grab. 1 away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Addison Barger. 1 for 3. Very high with that one. Ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Lake Trinan, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Fire Eisen also throwing. In the air to left center. Hernandez ranging after it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Kiermaier stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
1-0.
Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Runner takes off. And that one fouled off. The pitch. That one not close. And it's a ball and a strike. This one lifted in the air, left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th, digging in. Mookie Betts.
That's the ball.
Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 1. Gosman still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one. And at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
2-1.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive. Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Not much he can do about that one on the mound. Made a good pitch inside and jammed him. He just found a way to fight it off the other way and make it work.
Varsho pulls it in on the run. Man at first. Now here is Will Smith. Splits the plate. Strike 1. And that one missing low.
It's a good take.
In the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The Jays leading by 5. And we're in the top of the 8th. He swung over top of the curveball. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. On the ground to third. Save! Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time.
Pitching change here, Nate Pearson. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. Hayward in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-1. And a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail it here, 9. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Frazier back to work. Off the mark there. And it's 1-0. Activity in the bullpen. Alex Vesia, the left-hander, up and throwing. Now 1. One and one.
1-1.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. To his knee, the throw, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. So, man aboard. Now it's the right fielder, George Springer.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
In there at the knees, and it's 0-2.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground, and you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And here it comes. Now he breaks his bat. That takes care of Springer, and there's one down. Now it's Jansen to hit. Just missed. Guerrero over at first with one away. And another ball.
2-0 count. Great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
2-1 now. Down the left field line, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. That one catches the zone. Strike one. Runners at first and second with one gone. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. The punch out there, and there's 2 down.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Back here at Rogers Center, here's the third baseman, Chris Taylor. And there's a strike on the outside corner, 0-1. That one fouled off. And 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
On the ground to third, Connor Falefa. Slings it across. Taylor out on the play.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over. Put it on the ground.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. Edge of the zone. Called a strike. It's 0-1. And a curve misses outside. And a good eye there. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. Good eye on that spot. Popped up. Guerrero under this one. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So it's their last chance in this one. And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays slug their way to a win in this one.
A really nice 3-game home series sweep. They came out and, you know, from the first game of this series, really had a determination to play fundamentally sound baseball. They came up with the big hit when they needed it. Pitchers came in. They got the big outs when they needed it. So all the way around, a collective effort that